Good morning. I want to begin this morning with kind of a Mr. Rogers thing. I want to give you a new phrase perhaps for you to pronounce. My Hebrew's not great, so my pronunciation may not be perfect. But can you say Eshet Chayil? Eshet Chayil. That is those are the opening words to that wonderful hymn of praise in Proverbs 31, often translated a virtuous woman. You have probably heard that at a funeral from time to time, but in fact it is not meant to be a eulogy as much as it's meant to be a blessing for a woman. On Friday evenings, as the Sabbath candles are being lit, the husband of the house will sing that song or chant that song about a virtuous woman as a blessing to his wife. In the wider culture sometimes, I think Eshet Chayil is used to tell a woman who is going through a difficult time, take courage, have courage, because the very words mean not so much a woman of virtue, but a woman of valor, a woman of courage. And so if a woman is going through a difficult time, her friend may say to her, Eshet Chayil. If a woman is about to start something new and is going through this new endeavor, and of course there is some anxiety perhaps about that, then a friend may say, Eshet Chayil, be a woman of valor. You've got this. I think maybe a loose English translation could be, you go, girl. It's kind of how we say it these days. Today is a kind of bittersweet day for me. I was supposed to be in Rock Hill, South Carolina today, celebrating my mother's 80th birthday. And my mother is, for me, the original Eshet Chayil, woman of valor, woman of courage, a strong woman who taught me to value and love strong women. Just last week, my sisters and I had to kind of talk her out of opening her church's ministry center that she runs. They provide clothing for people in need, and we really felt like that it was going to be too dangerous, both for her and for the clients, for it to be open right now. But she is an Eshet Chayil. She is a woman of valor, and she was prepared to open that center, and she has found some ways to get clothes to people who have needed it even during this crisis. Wonder if right now Eshet Chayil can't be a word for all of us or a phrase for all of us. We are called to be a people of valor, a people of courage. Part of that means that we can be a people of courage and valor by staying at home. It doesn't mean being a person who is stupid and goes out and infects other people. But staying home is a way of saying, I'm going to do my part. And that means that if I go out there and I infect somebody else because I didn't know I had the virus, or I catch the virus and I bring it back home and then go out again somewhere else and spread it further, then I'll be a part of the problem. And I may be a part of overwhelming our medical system and making it worse. And so being an Eshet Chayil, a woman or a person of valor, is a way of saying, I'm just going to stay home. Maybe also we can realize that we are called not simply to look after ourselves, though. Throughout the Bible, we are told that to be a person of valor, a person of courage, means to look to others, those who are most in need, those who are the strangers in our midst. And so we can be Eshet Chayil by reaching out to other people, picking up the phone and calling someone you know who lives alone, finding a way to volunteer, giving blood, donating your money to a worthy cause to your church. There's all kinds of ways right now we can be God's people. And so on this day, I say to my mother, Eshet Chayil, you are a woman of valor, but I also say to all of us, let us hear that as a word of encouragement to us all, remembering that God is with us, and so we can be a people of courage. We can be God's people. Eshet Chayil. Amen.